Patrick said about 8th grade kid just brought something to mind. When him and my mum were first married, they moved away because he was in the Air Force, and when they would come back to our hometown, they would stay with me. And they went out one night. Mike and I were in bed like the old people. They came home about 2 o'clock in the morning, knocking on the kitchen doors, and can hear them giggling outside. So I'm getting out of bed, getting something on, and going to the kitchen. Then they come round to my bedroom window, and he's knocking. I can hear him giggling outside. And so I go open the kitchen door and yell, "I heard you the first time." And then I storm back to bed, and then get up in the morning. And I walk through the house. His cowboy boots are in the kitchen. His jeans were in the kitchen. His underwear, his shirt, like a trail all the way to the bedroom door. He just didn't like to be told what to do. And another little story, when he first met my mum, is about 40 years ago. She'd been out with her friends one night, and next morning she's telling me about this guy that was asking her for a date. I think they'd had a dance and was asking for a date and trying to impress her and saying, you'll like my car. And she's saying, I don't care what kind of car you've got, I'm not impressed by cars. I've driven a Lotus and a Maserati and a Datsun. And he said, but you're going to like my car, you're going to be really impressed. So anyway, that morning we're driving out of town, going to the supermarket, and this car passes us and then does a U-turn and comes after us, and she said, oh my God, it's that guy. So we turn into the supermarket, and then this car drives in after us and parks in the parking lot. And
reverses into the trolleys. What? He reverses into the trolleys.
Oh yeah, he reversed into all the carts. and then he gets out and she said, it's that guy, look at the car. So it's this like this old beat up grey car, like it used to be shiny, but now it's matte. And then all the sides are eaten away with rust, and then it's been filled with like a spackle, and it's all like bumpy and painted over, and then on the side it says rust never sleeps. So I think he had that car for years, right?
And the headlight, they held in broken plates.
Oh yeah. With what, broken plate?
Yeah, the headlight had come out, so he had broken pieces of plate.
Oh, broken piece of plate holding the headlight in. Yeah.
And tumours all over the car. And he sprayed it with steel wheels, so it didn't quite match the grey, but it was blended. Yeah.
He had it for years, and then I think his father inherited it, right?
Yeah. But most of the pilots at the time, the young guys, they'd have their fancy sports cars.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
always going around. So I thought when Chris was going on, wait till you see it, I thought he was
his show off pilot with a nice car.
And I said, you're going to impress me. And then when he turns up in this thing, I'm thinking, why wasn't he like the rest of them?
Yeah. But he was never materialistic, never cared about things, just people and animals, right? And never turned away a stray cat.
No.
All right, well, we're going to miss him. He's left a huge hole in our family. We'll never fill those cowboy boots.